Hi everyone, my name is Marcella Devenuta and I'm an intern at North Hunterton High School in the guidance department. And the purpose of today's video is to show you how to do a college search. If you have any questions about logging into Naviance, you can look at our last video, which walks you through that. But once you are logged in, there's a couple different ways to do a college search. So you want to start with clicking on the Colleges tab. We're going to scroll down to Find Your Fit. And the first thing we're going to look at is SuperMatch. So you want to click on that, and it'll bring you to a page that shows different colleges and there's different tabs. So based on your profile in Naviance, the first thing that will come up is colleges looking for students like you. So if you scroll down, you could see a couple of different colleges: Raritan Valley, Bucks County. And you can favorite them, you could send an email, or you could do not interested, and that'll help narrow down your search results. If you go to the next tab, you could see colleges that other students like. So you could read here that they analyze applications from thousands of high schools to determine what colleges are most likely to overlap with colleges in your favorites list. And that's a good resource to have, because maybe something that you didn't think that you were interested in will pop up here, and you'll look more into that, and then you will realize that maybe you were interested. The last tab is colleges that have accepted students like you. So when you click on this tab, you'll see another series of colleges. So based on your GPA and your test scores, it'll go through admissions decisions from the past, and you can go through and see where you may or may not be accepted. And once again, you can favorite them and look more into them. So this is a very broad part of the college search process, but also it gives you an idea of colleges that might be looking for you, colleges that other students like, or where you can be accepted. The next part of the college search, we're going to go back to colleges, back down to Find Your Fit, and we're going to look at SuperMatch. So SuperMatch is a way to narrow down colleges based on a lot of different criteria. So we'll walk through this. A nice thing about this is that you can save your searches. So you can do several different searches with several different criteria, and then you can have a list of all different colleges and look through and compare and contrast those. So let's take a walk through this. You can start by searching by location. So let's say that we want to stay in the Northeast, and that'll automatically put some states there. And let's say we want to add New Jersey and Pennsylvania. And then let's say we want to do suburban or a small city. Then we can go to the next tab, and we could look at academics. Let's say we want a bachelor's degree. We're open to online. And let's say we want to do an education major, but we aren't sure what we want to do in education. So by just doing a broad education search, it'll put all different options and concentrations in here for you. You can search for institutions that have all of my selected majors, and you could also search for minors. Then we go to the next tab, so admission. Let's say my GPA is a 3.0. Our acceptance rate, we want to look for a school that has maybe 51 to 75% acceptance. You can put in your SAT scores. You can put in your application deadline. And maybe we're only looking at schools that have the Common App. So you can narrow it down that way. we go to the next, you can narrow it down based on diversity, gender, male, female, religious affiliation, international students, out-of-state students. For the purpose of this video, I'm going to leave all those blank. For the institution type, you can narrow it down 2-year or 4-year. Let's say that I'm only interested in 2-year. Student body size, public or private. Let's say that I don't really mind if it's a small school or a large school. I'm open. You can narrow down based on student success with a high graduation or retention rate or job placement rate. And then the average class size, meaning how many students will be in each of your class, and on-campus housing. For the purpose of this video, I'm just going to say that I'm open. For cost, you might want to narrow it down by tuition, especially if you're thinking about going out of state. For student life, if you're interested in specific organizations and clubs, you can do the drop down and go through those if there's anything you might be interested in that you're looking specifically for in a college. Also, you can do Greek life, internships, study abroad, or ROTC if that's something you might be interested in. For the purpose of this video, again, I don't want to narrow it down too much. I'm just going to leave that blank. And then athletics, if you wanted to add a sport that you really know that you want to do in college. And then resources, all different resources that you think you might need, whether it's physical accessibility, counseling services, career counseling. You might want to take a look and narrow it down by that. And then that is the last of the tabs. So if you hit close, you can see that my fit criteria had 6 selected criteria. So for me, Rider University, Caldwell, and it'll go down and go through each of the matches for you. And then you can overview. So you can see the cost, the highlights, the GPA, SAT, ACT, your fit score. You can click on the college. And that will give you a little bit more information on the college itself. You can pin the college to compare to other ones, or you could favorite it to go back at another time and take a look. If we go back, we'll see some videos from students and some statistics, getting to know the college, a little bit more information. And once again, you can always save your searches and do other searches. You can compare colleges, and this way it'll help you narrow down your search. Thank you for watching this video. Please take a look at our other videos, and if you have any questions, you can always stop down and see your counselor. Thank you.